Power is a strange poison. It reveals the deepest shadows within us. A weak man cannot impose his will upon others, but a strong man can. Which is why it is not necessarily true that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, but power reveals and absolute power reveals absolutely. But when snakes get power, they find themselves trying to exorcise it, even by whispering in the king's ear, becoming a flatterer, and trying to gain themselves even more. Which brings us to the story of the great Viking king, Cnut the Great. Some historians and storytellers paint him as an arrogant man of pride, who believed he was so powerful that he drug his throne to the edge of the sea and commanded the tides to stop. A perfect example of a king driven mad by power. But that story, it is a lie. In the true story, Cnut did exactly the opposite. You see, Cnut was sick of it. He was sick of his men telling him how powerful he was and telling him that he was, in fact, all-powerful. Some of those more keen to flattery probably told him that he had command over nature itself. So he staged a lesson in front of all of them. He placed his throne at the edge of the sea, and he commanded the tides to stop their advance. Of course, the tides came in, and the salt water soaked his robes. And he turned to them and he said, "Let all men know how empty and worthless is the power of kings." You see, he wasn't proving his own power. He was proving its limits. You see, the greatest act of a ruler is not improving their strength, but rather in understanding their weakness. Because